You ever have one of those moments? You're stuck on an assignment, just staring at a blank page, and hours are just ticking by, and you've gotten absolutely nowhere. Yeah, we've all been there. But what if there was a tool that could just completely change that entire experience? Check this out. This is a real message from a student. 3 hours of pure frustration turned into just 15 minutes of actual progress. It's wild. And he asked me, what even is this Claude thing? I've heard all about ChatGPT, but never this. And you know what? That's the exact question we are going to break down right now. I'm going to say it. I think Claude AI is hands down the most powerful and, yeah, the most underrated AI tool out there today, especially if you're someone who writes, who codes, or who studies. It's kind of like the quiet giant in a room full of tools that get all the headlines. So here's the game plan for today. First, we're going to do a quick intro to Claude AI itself. Then we'll put it head-to-head with the one and only ChatGPT. After that, I'll show you exactly how to get started for free. And we'll wrap it all up with 3 super powerful ways you can start using it, like today. Okay, so first things first. What in the world is Claude AI? Let's get the basic need-to-know stuff out of the way. So Claude AI is an artificial intelligence assistant, and it comes from a company called Anthropic. Now, what's really, really interesting here is how they built it. The whole philosophy was to make it helpful, honest, and safe. And that's a big deal because it means it's designed to avoid giving you those weird, misleading, or just plain wrong answers that, let's be honest, other AIs sometimes spit out. That's pretty crucial when you're counting on it for something important. But you know, every hero has a superpower. And Claude's is something called the context window. Seriously, if you remember one thing, remember this. It's the feature that really, truly sets it apart from the rest of the pack. Claude has a context window of 200,000 tokens. I know, that number sounds like technical jargon, but what does it actually mean? Well, it means you can give it a massive amount of information all at once. We're talking about the length of an entire book. You can upload a whole book, and it can read it, understand it, and talk to you about it. The free version of ChatGPT, it just can't handle that kind of volume. Not even close. All right, so keeping that superpower in mind, let's get to the big question, right? When do you use Claude, and when is ChatGPT actually the better tool for the job? This really breaks it down perfectly. Think of it this way. Claude is your specialist. It's what you use for deep, heavy-duty text work, like summarizing a dense research paper or finding a bug in a huge block of code. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is more of your versatile, creative buddy. It's awesome for things like generating images or browsing the web for the latest info. So here's the bottom line. While both of these tools are fantastic, if you're a student, a researcher, or a writer, honestly, the free version of Claude gives you a ridiculous amount of power right out of the gate. Okay, let's get practical. How do you actually get your hands on this thing and start playing around with it? You'll be surprised at how easy it is. I'm not kidding, it's this simple. You just go to Claude.ai, click Sign Up, use your Google account, and bam, you're in. No paywall, no asking for a credit card. You can literally start using it in the next 30 seconds. And listen, this free plan isn't some watered-down trial version. You get access to their latest and greatest free model, Claude 3.5 Sonnet. You get a really generous number of messages you can send every day, and most importantly, you get that ability to upload files, your PDFs, your code, whatever you've got. All right, so you're signed up, you're ready to go. Now what? Let's dive into 3 really powerful things you can try the second you're done watching this. First up, the assignment helper. Just give it your topic, tell it you need 500 words, and watch it cook up a solid first draft. Second, the code debugger. If you're a programmer, this is amazing. Just paste in your broken code and ask it to find the mistake and explain it to you. And third, my personal favorite, the PDF summarizer. Upload any document, a super dense research paper, a long report, and just ask for a simple summary. It is an absolute game changer. But hold on, before you go, I've got one last pro tip for you. This is a really simple trick, but it can seriously 10x the quality of the answers you get from Claude. So instead of just jumping in with your main question, ask this first. What are the best questions I should ask you about my topic? Just try it. Claude will actually give you a list of smarter, more insightful questions. Then, when you ask those questions, the answers you get back are on a whole other level. You're basically asking the AI to teach you how to use it better. It's brilliant. So there you have it. That's Claude AI. It's a powerful, super accessible, and yeah, maybe a pretty underrated tool that can genuinely make your work and your studies so much easier. So now it's your turn. After seeing all this, what's the first thing you're going to use Claude for?